Hi, this is Sue Duff, author of the Weir Chronicles, and we are here at Denver Comic Con, and you are watching Groovey.TV.
Hey, this is Groovy. I'm here with the legendary Sue Duff, or Denver Comic Con 2018. How the heck you doing?
I am doing awesome.
Your booth is amazing. This place is going crazy. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it's always so energizing. You can't help but be totally at your 10th and your ultimate, and then you go home and you totally crash every night.
Just pass out and go,
Sad. I'm exhausted. Yeah.
my feet hurt.
Right. That's probably my biggest complaint is my feet.
Oh, mine too, yeah. I actually have 2 socks on, some Dr. Scholl's. I've refined this to an art over the years.
That's perfect. I've still got to figure out a shoe that I can wear that people can't tell I'm wearing some arch supports or something.
I got these totally fluffy socks I found, and I'm getting 2 pairs of those. Oh, they're amazing.
Oh, well, you've got to tell me the brand.
I will. But first of all, congratulations on the book series being completed.
Yeah, boy, is that exciting. And
very exciting.
yeah, but bittersweet at the same time. It's like, oh my gosh, I've hung out with these characters for the last several years.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to kill them off and say goodbye. And all
Kids are moving out of the house.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, get out of here. I'm a little tired of you. And then as soon as you're gone, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I want you back. But I can't, I have to follow my rule of thumb that I don't resurrect my dead characters. So, yeah.
Yeah, because that's just cheesy.
Oh, I know. It doesn't give anybody a great ride if you just know that they're going to come back at some time or another, like Supernatural. But that's just me.
He's the biggest Supernatural fan on the planet.
But you know what I'm talking about, yeah.
Okay, so for people who don't haven't experienced the Weir Chronicles, what's it all about?
Well, my protagonist is an illusionist with real powers. He comes from a long line of magical beings called the Weir. They've been on Earth for centuries. They keep the energies of Earth in harmony. But in modern day, so it's an urban fantasy, they're dying out. And so natural disasters are on the rise in frequency and intensity. And so the Elder Weir, really stupidly, think that if they turn to modern science and play with their magical DNA, then they can perpetuate their race and avert the disaster, but then they really mess things up. So that's where a lot of the science fiction elements come into play. So you really do get both, the fantasy and the sci-fi. And then in comes my protagonist. He's the last born of the Weir, and he needs to somehow save the Earth and fix what the Weir have done to everything else. So it's a lot of fun, yeah.
Oh, the books are excellent. They're amazing.
Thank you. Yeah. For sure. Hey.
Now, the last book to finish the series came out in February. I know we can't tell too much, but what's the vibe of that book?
Oh, it pretty much, my narrator, my audiobook narrator, Christopher Mayer, he flew out from New Jersey to work the table with me and to just have an excuse to come to Denver Comic Con. But he's so funny. I overheard him tell somebody that came to the table and asked about the books today that by the 5th book, you pretty much hit that 2nd chapter and it's like one huge, long, drawn-out climax. So, and everybody wants a long, drawn-out climax. So, yeah, it's just a real thrill ride. But he was amazed at how you think these are just really separate little incidences and details that occur in the first 4 books, but I pull it all together and everything fits like a nice, snug glove at that end.
High five for that.
Oh, yeah!
It's so awesome. And, the critics have been loving it.
Yeah, I've been really lucky. Great reviews from Kirkus and others, and I just snagged my second finalist position for Independent Writer of the Year with the 4th book. So the second and now the 4th book, I got nominated for that, but I won't find out until the end of next month whether or not I'm the winner or not this year. So, yeah, but very exciting.
It's so exciting. Super cool I get to interview you.
Woohoo!
So do you have a special dance you do when you win some of these huge awards?
It's more like, what were they thinking? But it's, I think more than anything when you get the recognition and, even just being a finalist for big awards, whether you win them or not, it's reaffirming that you're doing something right. And then when the fans come up to the table or, snag me at the panels that I sit on, it's just so cool to know that all the hard work that you put into something that you do love, but all of it really pays off because there's others that really enjoy what you're doing.
Oh,
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's great. That's always fun to get a piece of.
Okay, so the kids have gone off to college.
Or dead, one of the two.
Taking a little break, but what's next?
Oh gosh, that is a hard one to answer because I've got all these great ideas just bouncing around. I don't know for sure. I'm going to go on a major trip in Europe this summer, and there's a part of me that doesn't want to commit to anything before I leave because I'm hoping that I might be inspired in ways I don't even know yet when I'm on my trip, and especially because I'll be relaxed, I'll be really clear-headed, and my creative juices come out so much when I'm in that state that, I'm kind of looking forward to what I don't know yet.
Awesome.
Yeah, but it'll be something real soon.
Can't wait. Okay, one last question. So, besides all the stuff you're doing here, what do you enjoy about Comic-Con?
Oh, what do I enjoy? Oh, I love the costumes. I absolutely adore the costumes. There's a friend that's helping me work my exhibitor table, and she's never been here before, but she's like, oh my gosh, did you see that one? And it's like a little kid, coming with a little kid, because it's like all through her eyes all over again about how awesome these costumes are.
I can't make it 10 feet without him stopping. And I'm like, we got an interview. He's like, did you see Wolverine over there? Or something.
Oh, well, and it's so funny too because it's like I think the costume is amazing, but I have no idea who they are. Right. But I love them. It's like, wow, I couldn't, the detail and everything, but why is he covered in spots? I have no idea what that character is. But sometimes it's fun to find out, because it's a good excuse to just stop somebody and ask and learn about an aspect of anime or whatever that, I don't know. And that's what's fun too.
That's awesome. Another high five.
Yay.
Boom! This is Groovy. I'm here with the legendary Sue Duff, Denver Comic-Con. Bye.
Bye.
The award-winning and legendary and completely awesome and best-selling.
Yeah. Get it all in there. Woo!
Another series coming soon after she goes on vacation.
Yeah, I gotta be on vacation.